Chappy and Jrs Podcast, out on all your favorite media streaming platforms, featuring raw and uncensored Fridays.
Hi, this is Mickey.
And this is Mary.
We're from Aldo Rocks, and you're listening to my good friends at Adrenaline Underground.
I'm gonna make this clear. I'm in no way, shape, or form involved in any negative. You understand?
Yes, sir, but
now if you'll excuse me.
I'd rather kill all these niggas than speak in peace, leaking conscious. Nobody wanna hear all that bullshit, Sharif. Fuck you mean? I get angry at mirrors from what I see, so I'm going out, taking out any people that look like me. It's too scheme, it's just what I believe. These niggas are problem. Tell the civilized tuck your items, cause these animals robbing. I want bullets flying. I'm happy when monkeys die. Was taught we so dark because hell is hot and the devil fried him. I really hate niggas. Pants hanging, big chain swinging. Only type of nigga I like is all them killers that's begging. You know why? That do the job for me, destroying they brothers, causing pain to mothers. No wonder why civil folk never loved us. You people are grateful, and your culture distasteful. But as long as my Jesus wife, then I'm happily faithful. Fuck niggas, fuck niggas, fuck all you niggas. Only time I wanna hang around is seeing some lynching. Only time I'm banging with you is when pulling the trigger. What you figure? Me a black that I'd never consider. That's why I hate on all my features and I like in my pictures. You people's women on some ratchet ass bitches. Got some ass though, twerking everywhere, loud as a motherfucker. You damn hoe, I hate you niggas. I hate myself. You fucking monkeys are the reason I can never see wealth. Fucking nostalgia. Remember them days? You was a slave, you lazy fucks only work when you was whipped and bound to some chains. You was stolen and shackled up doing things, but you stealing chains? How fucking ironic. You was a victim. Change the topic, all this hate in my heart just keep on building. Wish I could stop it, but I can't. I guess I'm stuck in my ways. I'm waving to police, hope the presidents make a change. Wish you people ass all white folk is your only way being saved from ourselves. We are the problem, that's what I was taught. Why should I listen to you people that was property and bought? Why should I listen to people that's crippled cause we eternally fall? It's our fault. I hate you niggas. I hate myself. 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 I hate you niggas. Because I hate myself.
Why not kill him? He's African American.
Listen, man, he's too important to the movement. But tell him he's black, he'd probably kill himself just to be one less nigger around. His commitment is that deep.
Hey, this is Chappy.
And this is Junior.
Keep it locked here
At AdrenalineUndergroundRadio.com.
And with your need for perfection, sometimes you've kind of just got to step back and go, I'm just going to put it out there and see what happens.
No, that's definitely facts. I've been told by plenty of people that, despite the fact that on a lot of my previous releases or earlier releases prior to B-side of White Melodies, that when they learned that I was recording a lot of my stuff over the phone, that they felt like at this, just the concept, like being introduced to just the sound of that idea that someone is recording the music off of a phone, that might sound like a turnoff, but then when they listen to it, that the grain and grit to it, and the dustiness to it provides some type of warm feeling that they actually fuck with, and that a lot of people would say is reminiscent to back when people were, recording over 8-tracks and things of that nature,
Yeah, that is
but
a totally different sound than...
I feel that sentiment,
Yeah. I mean, it just people that have done 8-tracks and stuff, like, I've hung around bands that have done 8-tracks, and then, now we've talked to people that do a lot of digital and stuff like that, and some of those sounds cannot be recreated.
At all, right.
And, like, trying to come up with the same feeling or just the musical blend that, you're wanting from, it's a hard thing. Like, you people are trying to recreate something that only can be done one way. Right. And I think that, you know, like the digital part is extraordinary because you can, you know, mash out a lot of things that you don't necessarily want in the music. But then when you go back to old school type, you know, then you get a whole different sound if you were to tape them side by side.
Very true.
I definitely agree with that.
So, when you sit down and you go to write something, is there a particular way you do it, or is it something that just kind of, like, do you have a notebook maybe where you write lyrics down and then it comes together at the end, or is there a certain way that you do it? Because we've got all different types of answers on this question.
In more cases than not, whatever you will hear, only half of what you will hear will be written and the other half will just come off the top. There will be some times where it'll just all come straight off the top and then I'll write it down afterwards. There will be times where I wait for the beat. In more cases than not, I wait for the beat before I even begin writing or formulating what I want to say because I like the instrumental to talk to me. I like the instrumental to tell me and show to me what pockets I should dip into, dip out of, what flow and tempo I could go with, how I can manipulate the beat with my voice and different things of that nature. There will be times though where sometimes I'll just already know what I want to say before I even hear a beat. You know, it really just works for whatever is convenient for the moment for me, really.
Right, yeah, because I know beats, like, you could, like, the ups and downs, the valleys of the beat, you could, like, make it, like, a deeper, like, harsher, you know, when you're spitting your lyrics out, to where people are, like, tuned in more to that because now it's a different flow. Like, you change your flow in it, and the people are like, whoa, what happened there? Yeah. And that's what catches my attention. Like, I'm always like, if you don't have my attention in a track or a song in the first 30 seconds, I don't listen to it. Right. Like, there's got to be something in that first 30 seconds that catches my attention, or I won't listen to it. I don't care how good the reviews have been for this song, or if you don't have my attention in the first 30 seconds, I'm not going to listen to it. Right. That's just me personally.
No, I agree with that sentiment. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be something. So, you got anything, Junior?
I like giving songs a chance, at least. I'll listen about halfway through it, but at that point, if I'm not feeling it, I normally change it. And it really depends on the artist.
Yeah, that's true.
The genre.
Yeah.
It really fluctuates for me.
I noticed with Junior, he listens to a lot of stuff on YouTube for independent artists that you don't hear of. You know, that's what he listens to. And which is cool because you'll hear a different style of music. What's the guy you listen to?
Daddy Fat Snaps.
Yeah, Daddy Fat Snaps is who he listens to a lot. And his rapping is mostly about comic books and anime. And that's just what this guy raps about. But Kirsten, you got any questions over there?
I find it amazing that, like, you know, can sit there and write like maybe 2 or 3 sentences and then start the music and then just off the top of your head just like spit out like this whole tune.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
like I think on my feet quick, but like I don't think I could not spit out facts like that just and make it rhyme and sound good.
Right. I mean, it's like this. Like, usually I'll stop at like usually I'll stop at 10 bars. Sometimes I'll stop at 5. You know, but like, by that 5th or 10th bar, I kind of already know what direction I'm going in. At the same time, it's very easy to maintain the flow because, you know, I mean, I've been rapping for a long time, so it's very easy to maintain the flow, find words that can rhyme with the external syllable. It's really the internalism, and it's really the internal syllables that would really give me any type of, you know, caution as far as like, let me make sure I'm really putting the more time to think about that or effort into that, you know, because I want to make sure that I have a syllabic pattern both externally and internally, that are both unique.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's what makes like you, for example, different, like in a way. There's a difference between a rapper and a lyricist.
Right.
There's a very big difference. People don't understand. Rappers can just throw words together.
Right.
Lyricists actually make those words rhyme. They fit. They hit on certain bars.
And they can tell you a story.
And they can tell you a story doing so. Some of them will
Right.
flip out that thesaurus. Is that what? Yeah. Thesaurus. And actually find words that will fit. Like that's, people don't, the average person don't realize that the lyricist actually puts a lot of work into their art form. It's an art form for somebody like you. You may admit it or not, but it's an art form for you.
It's definitely an art form. It's definitely an art form. And not only is lyricism an art form, because like people like Know It All and Patty, like those two are my brothers, and we'll always have very intricate and vivid conversations about lyricists and lyricism, and we always say how lyricism and lyricists are not something that consumers or the average listener can truly appreciate. Sure, anyone can listen to anything and they have their right to enjoy it. They have the right to express their opinion on what they appreciated about it and whatnot. However, the extent to which the validity of their critique or opinion is taken is with a grain of salt in comparison to someone who either is an actual connoisseur or someone who actually also indulges in this art form. Like, I put it into an analogy like this. There is a surgeon, right? And if you want to know about this open heart surgeon, of course, you can look at how many patients this person has had. And you can talk to those patients like, okay, what's your opinion of this surgeon? Like grade this surgeon for me. Tell me about this surgeon from your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? And of course, their opinion is valid in the sense that they have the experience, and the proper knowledge and experience to express that opinion or judgment and critique. But whose criticism are you going to take more into account? Their patients or the critique from another surgeon who's talking about another surgeon? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good analogy. I like that. Yeah, that's very fitting. I think I would rather take the other doctor who, one of his peers that does that can critique him in the right way. Yeah,
exactly.
So have you, is there a song that you started on and started recording and then decided, I'm not feeling this whole thing, and then go back a couple months later and all of a sudden it just all clicks?
Yeah. Very few times, yeah. But usually if I'm not feeling it, I'm going to either delete it or leave it alone completely. But there are some old verses that I've dug up and decided to use, on a recent release with my Australian friend, Scale Beats. We dropped an album together called BlaQ Osteology. And on the track Dendrochronology, I used a year or two old verse and then wrote 8 new bars for it or something like that,
Okay.
But yeah, I've experienced that though.
Right. So then what's been what song has meant the most to you after you've done it? Because during it, I'm sure they all feel great for you. But after the fact, what's been the biggest personal track?
Biggest personal track? Damn.
What makes you the proudest that you've done?
To be honest, I'd have to kind of make a list. Like, I can't just pick just one.
Like pick